you are being faced with a very simple choice that all I'm asking you, keeping all of your money or the child, this other person being alive.
Might as well just draw a face right here and argue with that. This
Jesus
that's what
did
I'm
it.
asking. Which one is more important? Which of those two
People
things?
that are from whatever country they're from, that's where they should stay.
You know Jesus didn't stay in his country, right?
You know, a bunch of people went and said, hey, we don't think you should stay in your country. We're going to bring you over here in chains.
Yep. Yep.
What about those people?
But you still didn't answer my question. Which one is more important of those two? Like, I don't understand why you can't answer me. Is it because you don't want to answer, or because you cannot answer? Like, is there something mentally blocking you from being able to answer my very simple question? A or B?
God said to go in and take the promised land.
But I'm not asking about that.
You said
I don't
you have to
care
go
about
in,
all that.
you have
I don't
to
care.
wipe out
I
everything.
don't care. Let's stay on focus here, okay? A or B? A or B?
They have to stay in their own
The
country.
person's okay. That's not what I'm asking. I'll ask again.
You can't afford to have them.
Okay, so what you're saying is keeping your money.
They'll
Is
have a
that's more
suicide
important
spirit.
than the child's life?
Just like in
You're
Vietnam.
being you're being faced with a choice, okay?
Just like Vietnam.
You're keeping your taxes or the child's life. Which do you choose?
They need to stay in
That
their
is
own
not what I'm
country.
asking. I don't care about that. A is keeping your taxes. B is this child being able to live. Those two choices, nothing else matters. We're in a vacuum, okay?
I just gotta.
One of those two. Which do you choose? Which do you choose? Which do you choose? I don't care. I'm not asking about that. And you know what, dude? To be honest, I can talk a lot longer than you because I have the ability to rant, ramble, and just match word
You
for
said
word.
you have to kill everything in there.
Until the frickin' end of time. Okay, all I'm asking you is a very simple question, because I can repeat myself as many times as you can. Okay, except I know what I'm asking you. You're trying to deflect. But I'm asking you, A, keeping your money, B, child's life. You have those two choices. If God himself comes down and says, sir, whatever your name is, you have a simple choice. You can only choose one or the other. Keeping all of your taxes or this child's life. And God is asking you that. What do you say to God? If God put that question in front of you, what would your response be to God?
God wants.
I'm asking you. No. You can't tell me what God wants because you're not God. I'm saying if God asked you that question, which would you choose? Life or money? Which is more important? Okay, if you need, I can simplify it further. Life or money? Life, another person's life, or money? I don't know what God's will is because I'm not God. I'm not God, dude. I'm really not. I know I'm handsome and everything, but I'm not
To go
God.
in and take the promised
I'm
land.
really not God. I'm not asking about this.
Scratched
no
up.
one's listening. About the promised land. A person's life or your money. Those are your choices. Someone's life, your money. Which do you choose? Which is
That's what
more
happens when you use
important?
chemicals on plastic.
Can you answer that question? Are you able to answer that? Because that's a very real question that
They probably use
humans on Earth are being
turpentine or
faced with
Tylenol or
today,
something.
right now. You, with your sign and your message, are
Honestly, a lot of those things don't even get off spray paint very
you
well.
brought it up, dude. I didn't say
I've heard
anything
some
about
water
refugees
that
or
are
anything.
I'm sorry?
some things silk
So,
water actually.
I'll ask again. Which do you choose?
Roll pad.
Your money
You ever use
or
Goo
someone
Gone?
else's money?
Sorry?
Which is
You ever
more
use
important?
Goo Gone?
Occasionally. Normally I use it depends what you're using.
You know, it's
for most stuff I just
honestly,
use acetone.
it's kind of sad that you can't answer because I feel like Jesus,
I use
if he were
teenager
standing here,
ethanol.
he could
Can't believe
probably
someone tried
answer
to
that
scrape this.
without
I don't think that the scraping, because
hesitation.
apparently I heard
He
him
could
using a
probably
credit card.
answer that. Now I know you're not Jesus, or at least I don't think you're Jesus.
But yeah, the guy who did
But
it
I
was,
feel like Jesus,
I don't know what you mean, but
if he even
he knew what
lived,
he was doing.
could answer that
I brought a
simple
whole
question:
kit bag here to try
money
to fix things,
or
but
life?
I,
Which is more important?
I was testing on the side for.
That's, I don't think
It's not very
this
effective.
doesn't have anything to do with
That
this.
person
Dude,
trying
once
to
again,
pay.
all you're doing is you're just And I can rant and ramble with the best of them. Ask anybody.
You didn't want.
I can sit here and I can cover every single word you say.
Every
Every
get a new
single
lens
word
for this?
that I promise.
Well, it's not the lens,
One of
it's
us
just the cover.
because
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
saying
yeah.
shit that does not matter.
I backup.
I gave the world an update earlier, but yeah, there's
The camera.
4 Torx security bolts that need to be popped out. This plate comes off, and then that cover will come off. I'm gonna pull up the stream and see how it's looking right now.
Oh, that is looking better. That's kind of amazing. Is that just goo gone?
Yeah, because it's plastic,
Huh.
so you don't want to use a really harsh.
No, of course. I just meant I thought that there was like actual scratches in it.
There are. But
Oh.
the thing is that there's paint in the scratches.
Wow, you can almost make it out. Oh, I gotta have one.
You turned your back.